Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to a collective reading. This is for everybody, no matter what sign you are. This is the energies that's going on at the moment, okay? Take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. You know the drill. All right, my beautiful people, thank you for being here. Welcome or welcome back. If you don't know me, I'm Julie Poole. Lots of new people been coming in lately, so welcome. And thank you to my returning subscribers. All right, my beautiful people, we're going to be looking at the energy that's flowing in from the higher realms, okay? What they want me to share with you about the energies at this time, okay? All righty, get yourself a cup of tea, get yourself a cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it is that you want. Let's have a look at what's the energy for everybody at the moment, please, for the collective. Just take the bits that resonate, okay? All right, we've got chop wood, exchanging gifts, loyal heart, or they're saying stop, okay? All right, we're going to get a couple. Those are the wisdom of the oracle. We're going to get a couple of these. These are the energy oracle. What do you want to share with the collective, please? Okay, we've got the heart. Yeah, I thought we would have. Okay. Oh, and we've got deceit. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah, all right. I'm hearing what they're saying. They're like, right, okay. Don't worry. Okay. Now, let's have a little look. I want to talk to you. Let me come up to you up here. And yeah, if you've noticed, I've cut my fringe, as we call it in the UK. I think most of you call it bangs. It was driving me nuts. How you cope with all that hair in your face, I don't know. But it was driving me nuts, so I cut it off this morning. Okay, it's probably not straight, but I don't care. All right, talking about cutting, we've got chop wood. All right, chop wood is about what do I need to chop out? What do I need to get rid of? What do I need to brush out? All right, there's a broom there as well, okay? What do I need to clean out? Now, this can be within your own energy. This can be what's in your environment. This could be your home needs a bit of a spring clean. All right, we're not in spring yet, I know, in the Northern Hemisphere. And I know you lot down under are having a bit of a heat wave. Say hello to the sun for us up north, will you? Because we haven't had much. All righty. So, chop wood. What's going out then? What do you need to brush out, broom out, get rid of? Okay, we'll find out more when we go to the tarot, when we add in some more. All right, exchanging gifts. Now, sorry about the glare on the camera. Okay, 27. Do you see, this card is all about give and take. Flow. What am I giving out? What am I receiving? Am I mindful of my own energy, time, health, well-being? Right, this is what they're saying to me now, all right? Now, okay. Many of you give, and then get somewhat frustrated when you're not receiving, and then we get annoyed, and then we get in a bit of a funk. Okay, so I want you to just pause, okay, connecting with your heart, and allow yourself to step back for a little minute and come into this loyal hearts. All right, loyal hearts. We've got these two owls looking at each other, sitting on the egg. Right, eggs in the oracle represent stuff wanting, good stuff, wanting to crack open, wanting to come out. Now we're talking about loyalty here. Now I was in bed last night, dropping off to sleep is when they get a little bit chatty with me, and they're like, when you do the reading tomorrow, can we focus on love and what love is? It came into somebody's reading this week, so it would have been Libra, Scorpio or Sag that I've done this week, okay? We were talking about love. And I'm not necessarily talking about romantic love here. I'm talking about love and connections and our perception of love. And I was explaining that many of our beliefs about love and what it is and what it should be are a little outdated. It tends to kind of come into expectations. But really, if we go underneath a little bit, it's about, do I feel seen? Do I feel appreciated? Do I feel valued? And then we kind of mix that up and say that's love. And it can be absolutely part of how we display love, how we are in our love language, that we show care and appreciation and see people. So, okay, so what they're saying is bring the attention into yourself. No matter what is going on, because it's Valentine's Day, it's predominantly around a huge amount of commercialism, but the energy underneath it is about love and appreciation, and appreciating your loved ones, all right, romantically. But I want you to step outside the romantic and just put it into loving connections, period. So this loyal heart, are we being loyal to ourselves? Are we being loyal to our dreams and our heart? Are we overgiving? Are we not receiving? Just allow yourself to look at that for a little minute, all right? We'll find out more when we add in the tarot, but they're asking you to come into your heart energy, the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Now he's the main archangel for healing, okay? Healing that heart of old hurts, old wounds, if it's a little bit closed down, to open it back up again. Are we being loyal to our own heart? You know, one of the things that happens when we get frustrated that there's no love coming back, we shut the heart down. Well, what we need to do is be stepping into loving ourselves and filling up your own heart with your sense of love for yourself and your life, and appreciating you and valuing you. And then if it reflects back to you from others, great, that's the icing on the cake, but you're the cake. Okay, I use that analogy quite a lot. All right, now we've got it with the deceit card, and that's because of this misunderstanding about what love is. This old way of thinking, right, that we would come into a situation, whether it's a job or a relationship, and say, that's it forever, and you're going to kind of love me forever, and that's enough. I'm going to love you, you're going to love me. This energy of flowing out and expecting it to flow back in is what we kind of come into it with. This attitude of it's kind of deal, it's a trade. I love you and you love me, so we're all good. So what happens if you're loving and it's not coming back? Then you run out. You run out. As long as it's coming back, we're refilling the coffers, aren't we? But if it's not coming back, we end up really depleted. So this is what the deceit card is talking about. When we depend upon other people to love us without loving ourselves, we're on a hide into nothing, really, okay? It doesn't kind of work. I want you to reflect on your ideas and thoughts and beliefs around what love is, and allow yourself to say, the only person that can truly love me, truly appreciate me, is me. And if that comes from other people, great. But if it doesn't, that's okay too. That's great too, because I'm filling up my own coffers. I love me. They're talking about control now. Many people believe that loving somebody gives them the power to control them. And it doesn't. That's not love. That's fear. That's insecurity. It's not love. So I want you to just have a little look at your definition of love and come into your own heart and say, am I loving me? Am I filling my own coffers? Am I appreciating and seeing me? If I'm not seeing me, other people won't see me. If I'm not loyal to my own self, my own needs, then don't expect other people to, because this is the law of attraction. The law of attraction says you don't get what you want, you get what you are. And if you're not filled with love and you expect somebody else to love you to fill you up, it's not going to happen. So we want to understand this and say, I'm filling myself up. Okay? All right, let's find out some more. Let's bring the camera back down and let's add in tarot. We can add some meat on the bones. Okay? All righty. Tell me about chopwood. This is the Tarot of Dreams, by the way. No, that's too many. That was just me shuffling badly. Okay. All the cards I use are linked below, all right? Along with my website and the links to my events for those of you who want to come along to my 3 live events this year. We've got London, Orlando and Vancouver. I've just changed the Vancouver one, actually. I tend to, for those of you interested, and you might not be, so zone out for a minute, I tend to, for international stuff, charge in US dollars. But it's a bit fractious at the moment, isn't it? I don't want to get political, but what I've done is I've changed it for the Canada one to Canadian dollars, but it's the same amount, okay? Just letting you know that. All right, Palace of Wands, Queen of Wands, Death, Nine of Wands, Queen of Coins. We've got the Star, beautiful. We've got the Seven of Wands, the Hanging Man, the Fool, I like that, and the Tower. All right, there's a lot of power here. There's a lot of power. Let's get you some affirmations. Okay, so these are mine from Hoping to Having. What's the most appropriate affirmation for the collective, please? I am kind. I show kindness. Kindness comes back to me tenfold. All right, I want to get one of these as well. This is mine from Hoping to Having, Loving Connections. All right, because we are talking about love and the heart. Okay. All right, so it says, let me bring it up so you can see it. Okay, first of all, let's just look at that beautiful artwork. Okay, now I have the ability to connect with others. I am ready, willing and able to connect from the heart and build loving, supportive relationships and friendships. Okay, right, I want to get a couple of these as well. These are the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards. We've got impossible, I'm possible, believe in yourself, nothing is impossible. All right, and focus. Know what you want. Believe you'll get it. Manifest now. All right, that's where I want to start. Okay, manifest now. All right, my workshop is called From Hoping to Having Abundance Mindset. Right, where I'm going to be teaching you how to do this. Okay, know what you want is key. If you don't know what you want, the universe sure as heck doesn't know what you want. All right, so we got to get clear about what we want. Then we're going to believe that we're going to get it. There's no point knowing what I want then saying, but it's impossible. All right, because we've got the impossible card here. Okay. I'm possible. Believe in yourself. Hang on. Nothing is impossible. All right. So when we're focusing on what we want, this is a sort of 3-step process. Okay. We get clear. We understand what we want, why we want it, we get clear on it. Then we believe that it's possible. And then we manifest now. You can't manifest in the future. And you can't manifest in the past. There is only now. We need to manifest now. It's no good saying, right, I'm manifesting because it's Valentine's Day. Let's talk about love. And that might be new friendships, new love in your life, new romance, whatever it is that you want. You're clear on it. And you're saying, great, but I'm not quite ready yet. I'll look at it next month. I'll look at it in the summer or the winter. I'll look at it at Christmas. I'll look at it anytime in the future. When we manifest in the future, that's exactly where it stays. Even if you said, I'll manifest it tomorrow. When we get to tomorrow, where is tomorrow? It's the day after. It's always in the future. We never quite get there. So we're going to focus. We're going to believe that we can manifest it, and we're going to manifest it in the now. All right? And we're going to believe it's possible. Now, I have the ability to connect with others. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Let's just say it again. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Comment that below. I am ready. Next bit. I am willing. All right. Now I hear people say I'm ready, but I don't know if I'm quite willing. I don't know if I'm quite able. We need to be ready, willing, and able to connect from the heart. Let's come back to the heart with this loyal heart card. Am I wanting love in my life or new friendships or new connections out of loneliness? Loneliness doesn't come from the heart. Am I wanting love out of need? Need doesn't come from the heart either. Okay, let's get pedantic here. Let's get specific. There are only two emotions, two baseline emotions. Everything else comes from those two. And you imagine these two different emotions, love and fear. That's all there is, love and fear. One makes you feel good, one makes you feel bad. That's how you figure out which one am I in. Does it make me feel good? Does it make me feel bad? Of the, I think the 280 emotions that come off one of these two, okay, we want to feel into it. Does it make me feel good? Let's take one as an opposite. Insecure, secure. Insecure comes from fear. Secure comes from love. Okay, jealousy comes from fear. Feeling safe comes from love. So when we're looking at the heart, and we've got the fourth chakra, which is the heart, and we've got loyal heart, so we've got a double message here about the heart. The heart, when we come into the heart, makes us feel good. We're looking at love, light, safety, security, compassion, patience, understanding, acceptance. These are all heart energies. So it's asking yourself, and start with you. Your first relationship is with you. Am I loyal to myself? Am I compassionate with myself? Am I patient with myself? Am I understanding myself, appreciating myself, valuing myself? These are heart energies, all right? Nowhere in there is need. Nowhere in there is dependency. Do you see what I mean? Okay? So if I am ready, willing, and able to connect from the heart and build loving, supportive relationships and friendships, then I am getting clear, getting focused and clear. That's what I want. Then I'm saying I am ready, willing, and able, and I'm going to do it now. All right, so I'm going to open my heart, and I am looking for those connections that don't fill me up because I'm already full. They can add to it so that it's overflowing. Beautiful. But I'm not coming into a connection because I've got a big, huge gaping hole in my heart and I need you to fill it. And that's so many people come into relationships for that reason. Fill me up. You complete me. What film was that from? I hated that line. You complete me. Tom Cruise and Renée Zellweger, I think it was. Was this Show Me the Money? And what was that film called? Comment below if you know what I'm talking about. Whenever we feel that somebody else completes us, what you're saying is, I'm not complete in myself. I'm not complete without you. And that is dependency, codependency, need. It's not from the heart. Now, why am I banging on about all this heart stuff? All right, lots of you are coupled up, lots of you are not interested in love and romance, and you'd be like, yeah, she's boring me now. Okay, why am I banging on about this? Because 2025 is the year of light. We are moving in this fifth dimension from our solar plexus into our heart. So we've been working on our power, our sense of trust, our sense of joy and fun and play and confidence and courage and all those beautiful energies of the solar plexus. But now, as we rise up, as we raise our vibration, we're coming into the heart, compassion, love. It's beautiful. So we need to relearn what love is. Okay? Because we got it wrong. You know, you listen to any of the songs. I love old music. I love the songs of the 50s and 60s and stuff, but they're all incredibly needy. You know, you complete me. You know, I can't live. Nielsen, can't live if living is without you. You know, these kind of energies that we have called love for a long time, they need to be rethought. All right, we have been deceiving ourselves. Okay, so what is Valentine's meant to be about? All right. Saint Valentine was a very loving being who loved from the heart. So this is a time where we come into our heart. Am I loving me? Am I loving my life? Am I loyal to myself? Am I valuing myself? Then if others reflect that back to me and add to it, that's lovely. And if they don't, that's lovely too, because I've got more than enough within me to complete myself. All right. So we're having a little look at this and saying, what is love? What is love? Okay. All right, let's come back down here. So if I want love, I want that love to be kind. I want to show kindness. I want to be kind to myself and kind to others. And then that kindness will come back. This reflection thing that many of you understand and many of you don't. This is all about, I don't get what I want, I get what I am. As I've said, if I want somebody to be kind to me, I may well be saying, but I'm kind to other people and they're not kind to me. All right, we say this all the time. I respect other people, but they don't seem to respect me. I care about other people, but they don't seem to care about me. So where is the mirror? The mirror is not in how you are with other people. It's how you are with yourself. Your first relationship is to yourself. You need to be the source of that which you wish to be and have. So if I want kindness, am I kind to me? All right. If I want to be seen and to be appreciated and to be recognized and valued and loved, am I all of those things to myself? And if I am, then it will reflect back to me. So look at the pictures of life. Look at the mirror that's coming back to you. The reason that people come into, the reason is not the right word, the focus of Valentine's Day is this is the day when my spouse, my boyfriend, girlfriend will make me feel loved and appreciated and seen and valued. And, you know, we one day a year to do that? Not really. But it is the day that we really will focus on, I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so happy to have you as part of my world. As part of my world, not my whole world. Do you see what I mean? So we're looking for that, and we want to bring that within ourselves and into our heart. Now we're talking about romantic love here, but I want you to spread that into friendships, into your family, and into your life. Do you love life? Is life kind to you? Are you kind to life? Bring it out, all right? We're living from the heart now. We're moving into the heart to live our life from the heart. So let's come on to this now. What do I need to chop out? Who do I need to chop out? If my partner is a control freak, jealous, insecure, possessive, none of that is love. None of that is love. And if I've been saying, oh, he's only like that with me because he loves me, or she's only like that because she loves me. No, she's not, or he's not. That is not love. That's deceit. We're deceiving ourselves. So let's chop wood. Let's cut it out. Doesn't mean you necessarily got to leave that relationship. If that feels right for you, then do that. But stop thinking that that behavior is love. It's not love. Okay? There is some healing going on here. There's some empowerment. There's some coming into your own sense of self and power. The Palace of Wands is a place where you feel empowered, where you feel this is my life. I can create what I want. I feel confident. I feel excited, passionate about life, about my world. So if there's anything or anyone that's squashing you, pushing you down, or your own perceptions, your own beliefs, this is the time to change them, to chop wood, and then to heal it and come into a place of harmony within yourself. The Star card is healing, but it's also about your focus of what you want to manifest. What do I want? This is my hopes, wishes, dreams, and aspirations. So I want that love. I want that appreciation. I want that happiness, whatever it is that you want. You're getting focused on it and you're believing it's possible. Even if you have spent your entire life feeling unloved, not experiencing love, not experiencing any real friendships or connections, and you might well be in this energy of it's impossible, it's too late. Nothing, no, it's never too late. Bring that into everything is possible. Everything is possible. If I love myself and I cut out and chop out my misperceptions, my misalignment about what love is, and I look at how much I'm giving and receiving and start to bring that into balance by valuing myself. How do we bring it into balance? This is the Queen of Wands. She knows she's beautiful. She knows that she is seen. She knows that she is valuable and wonderful and gorgeous. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. She totally loves herself. She knows her worth. That's the thing with her more than anything else, is her value and worth. So I know my worth. I know my energy. I know what empowers me, what disempowers me. So I'm going to step into the 7 of Wands, which is the courage of my convictions, standing my ground, defending and protecting myself and my energy. Now, I'm not suggesting with exchanging gifts that you stop giving, gifting, helping, supporting. That's a beautiful thing to do, but only if you've got it to give, and only if it's coming from the heart. When the heart wants to give, the heart feels good about it. The heart feels, I want to do this. This makes me happy. We love to help when it's coming from the heart. Yeah, we actually look forward to it because it just feels lovely. I want to help. I want to support. This feels good. But when it's coming from a place of, oh God, I've got to go and help that person. Oh Jesus, that's not coming from the heart. That's coming from fear. That's coming from insecurity. That's coming from fear of judgment. That's coming from many other places, but it's not coming from love. When we are overgiving, when we don't have it to give, we resent, we feel the burden, we feel the pressure. So we're going to bring our attention into this energy of the Queen of Hearts. I know my worth, I know my value, I'm standing my ground. I'll give when it feels right for me to give. I will give if I've got it to give. And if I haven't, then the answer is no, sorry, I can't do that right now. I might want to help you next week or tomorrow, but not right now. So I'm checking in with myself. Why? Because I'm being loyal to myself. I'm being loyal to my heart and my energy and what feels good for me. And I am confidently, because she's confident, cutting out, chopping out what doesn't serve me. I'm bringing to an end. I'm closing out. I'm transforming what doesn't serve me. We've got death as the central energy. Death is endings and new beginnings. Death is transformation. So we don't have to necessarily end a relationship that is unequal and I'm overgiving, but we can transform it by stepping into our power and saying, I've been overgiving a little bit and I'm it's not good for me. So I'm just going to pull back and refill my coffers. Okay. And we're going to transform the expectations and attitudes that have been present. Now this might take a bit of time. We've got the Hanging Man there. The Hanging Man is about surrender. Can I let go? Can I trust? Can I look at things from a different perspective? To look at things upside down and inside out? Can I see things from a completely different angle? When we look at the world upside down, it looks quite different, okay? So this whole thing that they want me to talk to you about our perceptions of what love is, needs a reboot, okay? It needs to be rethought. It needs to be shifted. What is love for me? I'm going to surrender and say, show me, let me feel it. Love makes me feel good, all right? Well, actually, nothing can make you feel anything, but we step into the energy of love and it generates love within ourselves, which makes us feel good, our own love. So look at everything upside down and inside out, but start with you, with that loyal heart, and allow yourself, surrender, let go, allow yourself to transform that which is outdated. Because there's a new beginning wanting to come in here for you. So many of you would love love, would love to have love in your life. So many of you would love to have a partnership, companionship, a relationship, new friendships, new connections. So let's allow the heart to heal. Let's identify what love is in a real way. Let's allow ourselves to heal with Archangel Raphael, that which is holding us back, that which we've been deceiving ourselves about. Yes? There is so much control and limitation and restriction within ourselves and our beliefs about what love is. I can't do that, I'm not allowed, I'll get in trouble. And all of that might be true, but it's not love. So let's call it for what it is. Because it's been heavy and hard. The 9 of Wands is the battle-weary soldier. I persevere, I push through, I just keep trying. So let's reevaluate. Let's do some healing. And then we can come into this new beginning with the Fool. This is a leap of faith. This is a fresh start. This is a new beginning where we can have the ability to connect with others, willing, ready, and able. Okay, I can step into it, but I'm looking at something that is now the truth of what the situation is rather than what I've told myself it is or what I've been told by others it is. Because this deceit card is all about the heart and love and what you think it is. And that can be other people telling you, deceiving you, I'm telling you not to take this job because I love you. Are you? Is that love? Restricting somebody, not supporting somebody, limiting somebody? It's not God's love. It's not your angel's love. It's not your heart's love. So let's see it for what it is. Let's call it out and let's end it. With that Tower there, let's end this deceit. Okay? The Tower is a sudden, sometimes unexpected, but not always, shift. Okay, this can be a surprise. It can come out of nowhere. I did not see this coming. How did I not see this before? All right, we convince ourselves that it's all right, really. Okay, but is it? We're changing our perspective. There's many videos at the moment from very advanced spiritual people. On different channels like Next Level Soul and Emilio and Amrit Sandhu. There's all of these channels that are bringing in these higher level talkers, speakers to share what's going on. The astrology is saying the same thing. Now many people, let me talk to you up here, will say that 2025 is chaos, is disruptive, is hugely challenging. And it kind of is, and it kind of isn't. If you're living the right life and you're living from the heart and you are authentically your true self and in your power, it will not be chaotic for you because you're already there. What this chaos is bringing people up from the solar plexus to the heart, where it's the year of light as well, all right? More light coming in and into our heart and into our awareness helps us to see things we didn't see before. You can't see in the dark, can you? So the more light there is, the more we see. And the more we see, then we're kind of going, oh, I didn't see that before. I didn't realize that before. I didn't notice that before. And now I am. So, okay, what am I going to do about it? So I might only now be seeing the way my spouse is controlling. I might only now be seeing the way my boss at work completely disrespects me. Always has, but I didn't notice it before. Now I'm noticing it. So that can feel chaotic because now I got to deal with it. Well, I don't have to, but now that I'm aware of it, if I don't deal with it, it gets more and more uncomfortable. So I will be dealing with it. I will be challenging it. I will be embracing the transformation, the Tower, that I see stuff now I didn't see before. You know, when I do readings for people and they say to me, you know, I've recently got divorced, or I'm going through a divorce at the moment, or I've recently left my job, and, you know, anything that's been a big shift, they'll say, you know, oh, this is quite recent. And, you know, I'm tuning in with them because I'm doing a reading, and I'll say, well, my team is saying that this has been going on for at least 2 years, sometimes 5 years, sometimes 7 years. We can look back and we can see a sell-by date, if you like, on that job has been going bad for 9 months, a year. That relationship has been drifting into stagnancy, staleness, unhappiness, disconnection for a long time. And it's only just come to a peak where we recognize it and say, let's go separate ways. Okay? But equally it can go the other way. Absolutely can go the other way. That we recognize, that we're not as connected as we were. So let's really put some love into this and reconnect on a, on a deeper, higher, wider level. So we're making those changes. We're making those, let me get some water, making those transformations. Okay, let's talk about the Queen of Coins for a minute. Many people are in the wrong job, the wrong life, the wrong marriage, the wrong relationship, the wrong home because of money. I'd love to leave, but I can't because, okay, it's the Queen of Coins is affluence, it's money, it's prosperity. She's also secure and stable within herself. She believes and she knows that if she shifts one situation, she'll create it in another way. She doesn't for a minute think, if I leave this job, I'm going to be poor. She's like, no, I'll get another job with the same or even better money. There is always this sense of underlying security within her. So when I look at what has been deceitful, deceptive, what's not true anymore, all right, what's not, well, never was, all right, in terms of a lot of our perceptions about love never were true, but we believed them for decades. Why did we believe them for decades? Because it made life easier. It made it easier. If I was saying this to somebody the other day, my parents' generation, they were born in the 30s, their generation was you go into a job and you stay there till you retire. You go into a marriage and you stay there till you die. There is no question about whether you're happy or not. You've made your bed, you lie in it, and that's it. So if you're not in love anymore, tough, you just get on with it. That was the way of living for decades. And so to question whether you're happy, whether you're fulfilled, whether you're in love, didn't serve you at all. If you couldn't leave, there's no point looking at that. I've got to stay here till I die. I've got to stay here till I retire. So there's no point looking at it because I'll only be really unhappy if I do. So I just will put the blinkers on and I just will focus on what I've got. And that was the way that we lived. But it's not the way that we're moving forward. It's not the way that we'll be living in the next decade and the decade after and the next and the next and the next. It's not the way. We're shifting. We're moving our whole perception about I deserve. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be fulfilled. I love myself and any connections that I have, whether they're my work colleagues or my family or my friends or my partner. Those connections are not there to fulfill me and complete me. That's my job. I'm responsible for completing me and fulfilling me. So I kind of feel I want to say sorry. I want to apologize for those of you that are like, what the hell is she saying? That what, I've got to get divorced or I've got to leave my job? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that your old perception of life and the way you live life and the way you love life and the way you love each other is changing. And so if you resist that, and you want to keep the deceit going, they love me really, even though, on a long list of issues. If you want to keep that deceit going, you're going to find this year and next year very challenging, very chaotic, because it's going to keep coming up and keep coming up and keep coming up. That tower will just keep happening and it'll squeeze you. Why? A couple of readings ago, I think I called it you're being stretched. Right, these collective readings, you are being stretched. You're being asked to look at things not in a narrow, tight box, but from a higher, wider perspective. Is this love? If it's not, what can I do about it? And one of those answers could be I can leave. But that's not the only answer. The other answer is let's work this through. Let's find out who we are. Let's find out what we want. Let's take each of us individually our own power, our own responsibility. I'm saying to my team, I sound like I'm lecturing, and they're like, we've got to get this point across. Love is not what you have been believing it to be. So this is the opportunity, as all the focus this week, the energy collectively is very strong about love, and particularly romantic love right now. So when the energy in the collective is strong about anything, it triggers us to look at our own life, to look at our own circumstances. When the energy collectively is very focused on one thing, like at Christmas, okay, even though Christmas, like Valentine's Day, is hugely commercial, the energy underneath Christmas is about giving and spending time with people you love and getting together. That's the energy underneath. It's predominantly about love and a kind of rebirth, right, where we feel all sorts of different empowerments about it, what's important, what's the priority. Well, it's the same with Valentine's. The collective energy is about love or lack thereof. I haven't got any love in my life. If you're single and you're in that energy, if I don't have any love in my life, I'm not interested in this reading because she's talking about love. I want you to love yourself. I want you to use this opportunity while everybody's so focused on love to say, I'm going to fill my own heart up with my own sense of value and worth. I'm going to allow my heart to open up, not just to romantic love, but to new connections, new friendships, to get closer to my family, to move away from the family if I find them really toxic, to really protect me. We've got the loyal heart. Your loyalty is to you first. And for those of you that it feels right and you both want to try to reconnect with each other, if you're in a relationship that is more control than love, then we can rebalance that. But you both have to want to do that. It takes two to make a relationship work. It only takes one to break it. So if we want to pull this in and have this new beginning, to take a leap of faith, to say we can do it differently, then we're allowing the tower to fall on what is fake, what is deceit. We are allowing the tower to fall on any false sense of security. If I'm only there for the money and I hate it and I'm desperately unhappy, then this is the time for me to get out. Right? It's time to take your power back. Okay, if you've lost your power, if you've given it away, I want you to remember and know that you can actually never lose your power. You can temporarily mislay it, but it's still attached to you. You just got to reel it back in. All right? Just reel it back in. It's my power. I've somehow put it out on loan, and now I'm taking it back. This is my life. This is my heart, and I choose to transform and shift the way that I live. I want to live from the heart. I want to notice myself. I want to recognize myself. I want to appreciate myself. And in that, I am being the source of that which I wish to be and have. And then if it comes back to me, great. As I say, it's the icing on the cake, but you're the cake. Okay? All right. Anything else you want to say? They want some angel cards. Okay. So let's add some angel cards for you. Oh, okay. We've got two that flew out over here. We've got patience, freedom, joy, and divine intelligence. All right, let's look at those for a little minute. These are beautiful cards. These are the angels of Atlantis. Okay. All right, my beautiful people, let's have a look. So we've got Archangel Michael with patience. This transformation can take time. Right, we've got the patience card here with the Hanging Man. It takes a little bit of time to transform and change our thinking, our beliefs, especially when they've been there for a very long time. It can be challenging, it can be uncomfortable. So let's start with that patience with you. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your heart. Be patient with your beliefs. Allow them time to change. Allow them time to transform. Sometimes they need to be deleted. Delete, cancel, start again. Other times they just need a little bit of editing, a little bit of tweaking. Okay, but be patient with you and be patient with others, because everybody is going through this transformation into the heart. The more that some of us live by the heart, the easier it is. You know, it doesn't mean to say it's easy, but it's easier if we're already living from the heart. If you're already in a space where you say, I deserve, I love me enough that I choose a life that enriches me. I choose to love myself. Be patient with yourself if you're not quite there yet, right? Be patient with your partner or your significant other if they're not there yet. Be patient, but align with the energy of I choose to transform any outdated beliefs about love, any outdated beliefs about my worth, and any outdated beliefs about that I get love from giving, and if I don't give, I don't get anything back. That's outdated too. So let's be patient with ourselves and remember this one, because most of you have forgotten. You are free. You are free. You are already free. You can be free within a relationship. You can be free within a marriage. Your energy is free. It always has been and it always will be. Your thoughts and your beliefs can be free when you free them. So step into this energy of freedom. I am free to live from my heart. I am free to love from my heart. And I am free to change and transform any situation if I choose to. There is nothing and no one that is forcing me to be anywhere. Right? And this is the thing, so many people are living from this belief that I have to be here even though I don't want to be. When you step into the energy of freedom, you start to align with and open up doors that you didn't see before. They were always there, but they were invisible. Once you are in this energy of freedom, you begin to see these doors. Okay? So freedom and joy. Joy. This is time for us to be living from joy. We've got this beautiful dolphin here, and this joy is your solar plexus, okay? We've been working into empowerment. We've been working into building our trust, but the solar plexus is also about joy and play and fun. Dolphin represents playfulness and connections. Okay, you never see a single dolphin. They are in a school of dolphins. They're a collective. So we're in this joy. Or if we're not, we want to step into this joy. So I want you, if you're not in joy, you know, you're in a relationship you hate, a job you hate, a life you hate, right, step into I am free to find my way to joy. I am free to find my way to joy. And I'm going to be able to step into my own knowledge and the knowledge of the divine that is already within me. Divine intelligence. That's the book of knowledge here. So we have access to all the knowledge we need. We may not have it inside our head, but we can find it once we align with that freedom, that joy. Show me how, right? We will start to find our way to the answers, the book of knowledge. We tap into it and the answers come. Okay? All right, anything else? No, they're saying go to the other deck. All right, let's get a couple of these. This is the Oracle of the Angels, letting go. What do you need to let go of? Who do you need to let go of? This is the time to let go. Okay, of what doesn't serve you, not the good stuff. Okay, we've got source of life and higher consciousness. So let's have a look at these together then. Letting go. This beautiful energy of release. She's not efforting over this. Easy. I'm just allowing it to go. I can make it hard. I can make it easy. I can make it impossible. I can make it possible. Whatever I think, I'm correct. So if I choose to let go through grace, through love, through ease, through alignment, it happens naturally, organically, comfortably. I'm letting go. So step into that energy and ask your angels to help you. Thank you for helping me to let go of what doesn't serve me. Thank you for helping me to let go of outdated thinking, outdated beliefs, to let go of neediness, dependency, reliance upon others. It's lovely to have support, but when we rely on it, it's not so good. So let's let go and let's step into, I have all the power, all the energy, and all the love that I need directly from source, from my soul, from my spirit, from the universe, from the power and the hands of God, Goddess, all that is, the source of life, this energy pouring down and over me, into my being, into my world, into my life. I'm aligning with this coming down and into me. And I'm allowing myself to step into this higher consciousness. Your higher consciousness is your higher self, your higher mind, your spirit, your source, divinity, your I am presence, the higher consciousness. We're raising our vibration. We're raising ourselves into higher beings of light. And higher beings of light do not control, manipulate. Higher beings of light do not judge. They allow and they align with. We're all one. So let's allow ourselves and others to be who they truly are, and allow each of us to find our own love in our own way and come away from the rule book of what we've defined love to be. And in so doing, we really start to live our best life in multiple ways. All right? All right. So, my beautiful collective, that is what I have for you for this period of time. I hope it resonates. If it does and you liked it, give it a like. It helps YouTube know that you like these, and it helps YouTube know that other people might like them too, so they put my videos out more so that other people can find them. So it really helps me, and I appreciate that very much. And if you haven't yet, do consider subscribing. Less than half of you that watch me are subscribed. It's free, you know. Okay, all you need to be able to subscribe is a YouTube account, which is completely free. You just need your email address and create a username, and then you can subscribe. And that means that anytime I post, you'll get a little blue dot next to my name, and that blue dot means I've posted a new video. And if you want to go a bit further, you could click that bell so you actually get a notification. But that's if it feels right for you. And those of you that are members and want to pay to join my channel, which of course supports me even more, thank you so much. All right, my beautiful people, I'll be back next week with some more readings for the individual signs. But in the meantime, love you, love your heart, love life, and step into loving all that is. All right, have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.